Hi, so I thought I'd put a little video together today because it's only 1 week away from the Leigh Art Trail. So it's a little drive around Leigh-on-Sea, which is kind of, I suppose you could say it's split into two halves. You've got Old Leigh, which is I'm driving down to now, which has got a smattering of pubs and places to eat fish and ice creams and all that, which is really, really quaint. Nice little beach at the end for the kids, and it's kind of the old, or the remnants or the leftovers of the old fishing town. So that's Old Leigh, which I believe in its history is flooded before as well, there's a lot of pictures at the Heritage Museum, which is pretty cool. So then we're going back up this fairly new bridge and we'll go up to Leigh itself. So a little bit about Leigh. So it's got a population of 22,500, and it was first recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086. The first recorded ship was built here in 1579. Famous people to live in the area or brought up in the area. Dame Vera Lynn lived here for a while apparently. Helen Mirren, John Lloyd, tennis player, and one of my personal favourites, Peter Sallis. He lived here for a little while apparently, so I think that's pretty cool. Leigh was known for its silk and cotton mills originally, as well as the red brick mills. There was quite a lot of mill or brick factories in the area back in the day. So Leigh is 40 miles from London, so it's officially a suburb of London. The postcode is SS9, which people seem to be very proud of, and I've been into many houses where this is literally the words on the wall, SS9, so that just shows the loyalty people have to it. Obviously the sea next to it is not a sea at all, it's the mouth of the River Thames, so that's not France that you can see across, that's actually the Medway. And it is famous for its events. We've got the Leigh Folk Festival every year, the Leigh Regatta, and obviously the reason I'm here, which is the Leigh Art Trail. So we've just come up the hill into the Rectory Grove area of Leigh at the moment. So it's in its 29th year this year. There's over 48 venues. I think there's 5 home venues. I think it incorporates something like, it's around, I never really know, but around 70 artists. There's a mix of established artists every year. They have new artists as well, between 5 and 10 new artists, I think, some years. But there's always something fresh to look at. You've got your firm favourites, but then you've also got your newbies, which is great because then it keeps the trail fresh, and it's good because there's all sorts of different mediums involved within that, So as well as the week of the trail, there's also a series of events which go alongside of it. So we got a mini guide that you can pick up at any of the venues, and it explains the events which are going on during the week, which is pretty cool. So there's a plein air, open air event on a Sunday, I think, where you can watch people painting outside landscapes. You've got the Graph and Chalk Festival, which is over at St Pierre's. There's a drink and draw with Craig Hallam's. There's a poetry and music night as well. So there's lots going on during the duration of the trail, not just literally come and view our art. There's a lot of evenings, private views and all that, if you're lucky enough to be invited along to one of them. So that's pretty cool. So this is the main drag. This is the Leigh Broadway area, which, as you can see, is full of places to eat and drink, to socialise. I think it's something like, this is my made-up ratio of there's 3 people to each coffee shop. I think that's the ratio in the Broadway there. Obviously, totally made-up fact there. But it's a lovely place to hang out. It does remind me of a suburb of London. It's a nice little bubble, a nice little hub. There's a lot going on. There's very, very, very rarely that you'll see an empty shop around Leigh, which is pretty cool. I think there's been so many Londoners move into the area lately that's certainly cemented that SS9 Borough of London name. So we're coming up to Leigh Road now. So this is a more bohemian area of the Leigh sites, I'd say. There's a few more independent shops down here. Traditionally, there was a lot more empty shops or smaller shops down this section here, but as I say, of late, it's become very popular as well. It's a lovely walk, Leigh. I mean, the trail itself will probably take you a really good day or a couple of days to get round, I'd say. So plan that into your diary and relax and just take it in. I mean, if you could do the Saturday and Sunday, that'd be amazing, because you can only get a day and a half to do it, and then you can take some food in. I think you'll find that you'll be able to meet most of the artists over the weekend. Obviously, a lot of people still work during the week, but most of the artists will hopefully be in venue, so you can have a chat, talk about their practice. It's always good to meet the person behind the picture or the photo or the sculpture, isn't it? And then you can learn about what makes them tick. Typical me just talking, just missed my venue on the left there. So I'm venue 47. That's at Nick Inc., which is Mirror Shop on Leigh Road. I'd love to meet you all. I say my artwork is stunning, I'd say, for this. I'm really proud of it. It's all new, nobody's seen it. So I'd like you just to get off your butts, leave the couch behind, come along and see it for yourself. Do me a favour, don't take any photographs of it when you're there, because I'd like as many people to come along as possible and see it in the flesh, because that's how you witness art, and it's the best way to witness it, I think. So there's a little image of the guide there. You can pick it up any shop. Failing that, you can have a look on the internet. There's a downloadable guide on the internet as well. But there we go. That's a little intro for the trail. I can't wait to see you on it. I'll certainly be in venue Saturday and Sunday. Come down and say hello and admire the marvel of my artwork. So thank you all for listening, and I'll see you on the trail, yeah?